Back in Mount Airy, Maryland, we finished this little 30 by 40 utility building for a small farm. What's different about this building is that it is a light gauge, pre-engineered steel building, meaning that it's made all out of roll-formed. The structure is made all out of roll-formed shapes. For instance, this is a 14-inch wide, 11-gauge roll-formed channel that forms a column next to the overhead door opening. We can see another one here at the corner. And the main frame is also made out of the same size shapes. These are two of them put together that form a main frame column. And then if you look up at the ceiling, you'll see the same beam that goes across the ceiling along with this angled knee brace that goes at the corner. So the advantage to this is roll form shapes can be made much faster, less expensively in the factory. It just takes one machine to make these roll form shapes. Normally in a pre-engineered steel building, the web of this column would be made out of plate steel, 1/4 inch, 3/8 inch, 1/2 inch plate steel, and the same thing on the two flanges. Those would all have to be welded together. It would be a tapered shape that would be engineered and designed to take the loads exactly where the loads exist. Something else that's different about this light gauge building, these are 4-inch roll-formed Z girts and 4-inch channels around the windows. Normally on a pre-engineered steel building, the wall framing would be at least 8 inches or 8.5 inches. But if you look up at the ceiling and you look at these purlins, those are all 8 inches like you would normally find on a pre-engineered steel building this size. Also engineered into this building is an inexpensive mezzanine. These are just 6-inch Z-shaped roll-formed purlins, and then we put a 3/4 inch CDX plywood deck on top of it. Very inexpensive way to get a mezzanine in the building. So light gauge pre-engineered steel buildings, a little bit faster, a little bit less expensive, and okay for a small metal building, something 1,000, 2,000, maybe 3,000 square feet. Wouldn't recommend it for bigger buildings, 5, 10, 100,000 square feet. I would go with conventional type of pre-engineered steel building. I'm Reich. I'm the CEO of Reich Construction. I'm an architect and contractor. We design and build pre-engineered steel buildings across the United States. Call us about your next project.